Try not to do too much off camera.
Swag.
Fayko, should we help Sifrin or have someone help Sifrin?
You could make a me help him, right?
Yeah.
I think that'd be poggers.
Ahoy. Are you alright?
Please help me.
Little of this, a skosh of that, and
Oh,
What are you
I'm starting to
doing?
feel better.
I'm helping Sifrin up.
You're a real lifesaver.
I'm just happy I could help. Swag.
Hello everyone, welcome back to TOMOCAST. Not really a Let's Play, and not really a podcast. I'm Viddy.
And I'm Fayko, and welcome back to our island.
Yeah, as you can see, we're a little bit farther than we were last time. We figured that we would just spend the first episode finishing up the demo. I think there's still probably a good couple hours of content left. I mean, we didn't get that far. In fact, we just off camera unlocked the wear and wear clothing, so we can get our Mii's something to dress as. Fayko, is there anything here that you think you would want? Is there something that your Mii would want, or that Mavis would want? We can look in there's a basic dress. You can get her a hat. Oh wait, we can give her that black beanie that she wears.
Oh yeah, actual canonical design.
Oh, I have to buy myself something, I guess. I like how the blue, this is just Peter Griffin's outfit.
Holy crap, Lois, this reminds me of the time I was on Tom Island.
Here you go, bro. Put on your summer best. I look like Steve from Minecraft.
He likes it.
He loves Steve from Minecraft. Oh. Oh.
Huh? Can you, like, go back?
Which event would you like?
Well, I think
to
there's
see
probably
first?
some more after, like, completing the demo.
Yeah.
Oh, what do we want to see? I need a drink of water, I think.
I'm guessing this is, like... This is the last thing you'll unlock in the demo. And
Yeah,
then
and we can
just, like,
probably
keep
still
going at
play it. I mean, I don't understand. Oh, that was silly. That was...
What?
Oh.
Well, that wasn't ideal.
Oh, yeah, Fayko, by the way, that's permanent.
Yeah, that happened to me in real
Which
life.
would you like to see next?
I must be imagining things, honestly.
Time to drink my orange juice.
I didn't get this one when I played the
I
demo.
must be imagining
Yeah, it's fun.
That's terrifying.
What? Nothing.
It's crazy is that nobody even knows who this is yet. We even explained our third me yet.
Is Sifrin gonna steal my identity?
Maybe. I can't say
I
that.
went, from,
I mean, Sifrin kinda did that in the game.
I went from having no face to two people having my face.
And the retail version can be purchased. No, I'm good. I've already purchased the game. But we can just, like...
Like, maybe we can trigger another event? Huh.
I mean, I guess that's,
What are we supposed to do now?
I guess we'll just have to play the game.
Both Tomodachi Life games look identical. Which one am I supposed to shoot?
Which one's the real one?
Now this.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is Pog Racing.
Hi, everyone. The money icon. I love the money. We unfortunately don't get to see everyone lining up anymore.
Bad game, dead game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed our little ruse. We knew what would happen in the demo.
Yeah, we fooled you, didn't we? It definitely didn't make it really obvious by accident. But hey everyone, welcome back to the island after whatever I cut up and put at the beginning. So I've been playing a little bit of this game on my personal time, and I've learned that there's kind of a base tutorial where not a whole lot of freedom happens up until we get 6 people on the island. So we're gonna just kind of skip to where we make our 4th islander, and then we're gonna talk about those 2 islanders. I picked one, and Fayko's gonna pick one.
Do we want to see what Mavis and Sifrin want?
Yeah, sure.
You know, put a little sauce at the start. Let's see what's going on in Tomodachi life.
Yeah, it's been like a week since these guys got
I'm
anything.
hungry.
Can I have tacos?
Do you like tacos?
Yum.
Alright, sorry, that's the wrong song. I was thinking of Raining Tacos.
That isn't.
That is your reaction to tacos.
Literally every time I have tacos, I do exactly that.
I
People
know.
don't like going anywhere in public with
It
me.
was really weird at the wedding.
Hey, you had those tacos too, right?
They were pretty good.
Yeah, had to stand up and dance about it.
I mean, you didn't have to. But yeah, this is Sifrin, and for those of you who don't know
Hello.
who Sifrin is or where Sifrin's from, we'll get into that in a little bit. Sifrin was my pick for our prompt that we'll go over in a little bit once all this stuff gets built and once we get our 4th islander, and we'll talk about kind of what the prompt was once that happens, which for us will probably be around half an hour, maybe 20 minutes, and for you it'll be right now.
Construction projects usually require payment.
Okay.
Not quite, but sure.
Yay, she's sociable.
Hey there. It's nice to meet you, honored one. I'm Bochi. I'm an outgoing merrymaker. I'm a social butterfly who loves hanging out with friends. Leave it to me, and I'll find the fun in anything.
Wow, that sounds a lot like Bochi the Rock from what I've heard of the show.
Yeah, I mean, almost none of that actually.
Hey everyone, we're back. And these are our two Miis, our 2 new Miis. But I'm actually going to force them to have an interaction so that way we can more easily talk about them. But these are characters that we feel like are either very special to us or represent us or are some sort of favorite character of ours. And the reason why I wanted to do this was because in the original TOMOCAST, which for those of you who are new to this series may not know, that we had another Tomodachi Life podcast based on the first game that fell through, or not the first, well, the first game in America, second game in Japan. And the first Miis that we added there were Miis that we felt were either characters that represented us or were our favorite fictional characters.
That was really fun.
And
Thanks so
I felt like
much.
this was a good way to show how we've grown since then. And even though I still feel like Jaden Yuki, which is who I picked last time, is still a very important character to me and still a very prevalent character in my life, he's not as prevalent as characters from newer media that I've consumed, like Sifrin from an indie RPG that I played called In Stars in Time, about a adventuring party who needs to stop a evil king who's freezing the world in time, and your character who finds himself stuck in a time loop, trying to defeat this king and escape the time loop. It is a quirky story with a lot of fun characters. I fell in love with Sifrin's design before I even knew what game he was from. I actually learned about the game because I saw Sifrin made on r/place, or what was it? What was it called? Or you could put down pixels on like
R/place, you're right.
yeah. And r/place, I saw Sifrin's sprite. And Sifrin's sprite is just a little black and white little wizard character, and I saw him all over the place. I didn't know what he was from. I eventually figured it out. After months of me just thinking about that sprite, I eventually went and tried and searching it up and found Siffrin by reverse image searching the pixel art. Oh, Fayko, do you want someone to help you stop hiccuping, or do you want us to help you?
Yeah, pick someone to help.
Yeah, I think Bochi can help out. Whoa! 101! She gets picked up and dragged away.
Seems like the type of thing that happened in the show.
Are you alright? These hiccups, they won't stop.
What'd she just call
Here's
Bochi?
the source of the problem.
Whoa.
You might need
Why
to
is there a
use
metal
little
hammering noise? Where did these hiccups come from?
Have you never gotten rid of hiccups before?
I vow to return the favor one day. It
That
was
is
no
something you would
trouble
say.
at all.
Hey, what can I say? I like being intense about everything I do.
And now you guys are like-minded.
Whoa. I too wish to stop hiccups.
But yeah, the game, it isn't my favorite game of all time. In fact, if you go onto my second channel, Yoshi Viddy, and I did a ranking of all of the media that I consumed last year, and In Stars in Time wasn't even... I think maybe I moved it in to be the very best. Thank you, Siffrin. But Siffrin was just such a uniquely written character. I really liked how he was shown, I guess, or how his character behaved. It felt like the most perfect amount of realistic, like this is how someone would react in this situation, while still being really quirky. And it went through a lot of, like, Siffrin goes through a lot of mental problems of like what you would feel like being trapped and all the people around you not getting to go back in time with you. So you basically live with these people, and as the game goes on, like, you can tell that Siffrin stops viewing them in the same way. And it's just a really intense experience. Well, I wouldn't say it's tense, but it's a really good experience. Probably one of my top 10 favorite games. And I have a weird pride about this game over Omori, because Omori is like so popular, and Omori I think is a better game, and I think I like Omori more in a way, just because I think it's a better constructed game. But In Stars in Time, it's like my game. Only a handful of other people that I know have ever even heard of this game or played it. Like, I think I know now 2-3 people who've played In Stars in Time aside from me. And so it's like kind of like my personal little niche thing that I want to try and get people to play and to see and to learn about. If for nothing else than to enjoy the little stories with the characters and see how interestingly written it is.
Yeah, it's something that, since not a lot of people talk about it, it feels more connected to you as a piece of media that you share with others in a way.
Yeah. And we'll see if my me resonates with this as well.
Do you feel like talking about In Stars and Time?
Sure. But let me ask you this. Let's say you're offered a large In Stars and Time or a small In Stars and Time.
Oh,
Siffrin,
I don't know.
which do
I'd
you
probably...
choose?
You know, that's funny, is because
Well,
there is the
that's
demo version, which
have to
is
go
a
with the
small
large
In
In
Stars
Stars
in
in
Time,
Time.
so I think I
Hands
would also
down.
have to go with the large In Stars in
Right.
Time.
Of course you would.
Yeah, it's kind of like how we had a small Tomodachi life.
Time
Yeah.
is the only choice. I like the way you think, Siffrin.
You know, I could honestly sit here and talk about a massive In Stars and Time for hours.
Yeah, me
Did we
too.
just become friends?
Did we just
Yeah,
become friends?
swag.
Yep, swag.
Did we just become the friggin' friends of the universe? Oh, there's Bochi.
Looking in the
Yeah,
background.
teleporting around. Oh. I think Siffrin would call me Viddy.
Viddy, want to hang out?
Actually, Siffrin will call me Vid. And then I'll call Siffrin Sif.
Behold the friendship power of a ginormous in stars and time.
This is what I'm telling you
You're not
guys.
going
This
to
will
get
happen to
along,
you
right?
if you play in Stars
I
in
could
Time. You'll
listen
make
to shit
ginormous
talk all
friends.
day and never get bored. Swag.
Swag. And you can also monetize your friendships if you talk about ginormous stars in time.
Yeah, true. But Fayko, why did you choose Little Miss Bochi the Rock from anime and manga Bochi the Rock?
Don't lie.
She apparently doesn't lie.
Yeah, well, you see, she doesn't lie. That's number one. And like, I thought Abraham Lincoln was going to be taken from you, so I had to pick the other honest character I know.
Oh, I see.
Respect my parents.
That's true. That's true. She does respect her parents.
See, the game is pretty accurate.
Yeah, besides making her outgoing for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But,
go and bring Mavis over so they can talk.
I'm having a problem.
Well, let's check on that real quick before you start your
Hello.
thing. It's probably just you're hungry or something.
I feel like I could use this.
Oh yeah, we got you your hat. Ooh.
The hat ain't looking too good, man. I think the hat kind of needs the rest of the outfit.
Yeah.
So
we can grab it.
whenever I have to like pick a character for whatever reason, Bochi the Rock is the first on my mind.
I maintain excellent eye contact.
Well, surface level naturally, the show is just really funny. Like, it was one of the most enjoyable creative shows I've watched where you can tell that the creators who made it just had so much love for the story. And you can also tell the original creator has so much love for music. It's such a series that has so much passion to it. And I remember I originally watched it to make a video on it. And I remember finishing the last episode and then immediately restarting it. Like, just starting back from the first episode because I didn't want it. I wasn't ready to stop watching the series. But
Let's play.
I also think oh, Zoom quiz?
Yeah, don't worry. I think I got this if you want to keep talking.
There is so much
The
passion
answer is.
in the production of the series, so much passion in
Did I-
how it's written.
What do you think it is?
And the characters themselves, it's just a passionate series because each character
Finally.
wants to improve. Each character wants to grow. The plotline of Bochi the Rock is she wants to grow as a musician because she cares about her music. She cares about how she grows towards people. And like the joke is she wants to become a famous artist so she can drop out of school and not have to deal with other people. But you get like this earnest feeling of the desire of progression. And I think that just resonates with the simple joy of wanting to make stuff. The simple joy of finding out what about you is getting in the way of making what you want to make, and how do you fix that? And it's just a funny surface level character, a fantastic anime production, a fantastically
Hello.
written story, and also
This place
just,
doesn't really match my vibe.
I don't know, I really like making stuff, so whenever there's a character that also likes making stuff, I'm like, hell yeah.
That's really awesome. I also like making stuff, as we'll get into with our next characters, but we do have to play a little bit longer since it's locking us out for a little bit.
I do think it's funny how often I fall into using Bochi the Rock as an example for something, because I think on 3 separate occasions I've talked about it, where I made the video on it, and that was actually like that was the first time I made a video that broke from the Scott the Woz format. I was invited to be in a like comedy manga collab thing where we each talked about comedy manga, so I talked about Bochi the Rock there, and then when I made a video about having favorite characters, I was like, okay, who's a character that like people relate to? Get over here, Bochi. I can't escape the Bochi. If anything, if this podcast results in anything, I hope you give Bochi the Rock a try.
Yeah, or in Stars in Time a try, or any of our YouTube channels. But I also think it's really cool that. Would you say that Bochi was that piece of media that kind of inspired you to make the change for your
Yeah,
main channel?
it's
Because like you said
different.
earlier, you used to
Thank you.
do Scott the Woz, like a completely different style of content to what you do now. Now you seem a lot more proud of your YouTube journey and your YouTube stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I'm on the news again.
Yeah, you're what is it, a
Here's
go-getter?
what's happening on our island. Good
It's
show is now
ambitious
capable of
something.
sustaining
Yeah.
5 individual lives.
I gotta get rid of that beanie. That
Yeah.
beanie is not working for me.
Yeah, we'll get rid of it.
I'm Mavis.
I'm Mavish.
Like, I understand it's icon accurate, but you know.
We'll stop by the clothing store.
But yeah, the Bochi the Rock video, it definitely isn't representing like the route I went. It was the first time that I like really planned and revised. Like that was the first video I went like really hard. Like I tried to go as hard as I could in the writing for. Bochi the Rock was the video that made me like break the format that I locked myself in. At least personally, Bochi the Rock does represent a lot for me personally.
I'm really glad that like you were able to get out of that rut. Well, I
That
don't even know if it was a rut.
Yeah.
Like it was just a different style, I guess.
I think it was a style that I didn't really resonate with, but I was really trying to make work. Like I think I was just too stubborn.
Was the original intent behind that style just something you felt like you could do to do good on YouTube, or did you used to have a passion for it and it just kind of left as you got older?
I definitely had a passion for it. Like I definitely enjoyed doing it. I wouldn't have been able to do it 4 years had I not cared about it to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized that I did really get into my own head of, I have this idea, but I can't do it because it doesn't fit with this format that I know works this way. I thought I could do it. At least at the time, I thought it was fun. And
you were making like good progress at it as well. Just from the time that I had known you before you swapped over, like you had improved a lot, like right before your transition into making more like video SAE content.
damn, Saffron isn't liking your choices.
That's fair. Sifrin likes their cloak and their
That's
wizard
fair.
hat, which they don't have.
I'm hungry.
I'm not gonna like revise my experience and be like, oh, I actually hated it. I was so sad all the time. And now, obviously, I like doing it to an extent, but I think it genuinely did help me getting to the point where I was doing purely what I wanted. I was making what I wanted to do work instead of trying to make what works into something I want to do.
Hmm,
Hello.
that makes
It
sense.
gets all dark and lonely and can we
Yeah, we'll get some street lamps, Mavis, and then we'll take off that beanie of yours. And then we'll go ahead and make our 5th guy. Which our next 2 characters are going to be based off of projects that either we've made or we are going to start up. Or like either that we've made or that we're working on now.
Oh yeah?
And you'll get to hear from us whether we started on it or whether
All done.
it's
Take a
in
look whenever.
or whether you'll get to hear from us whether I never should have made a podcast. I never should have made a podcast.
Okay, what is it that you're trying to say? Let me see if I can
I'm
find it
trying
for
to
you.
say that they'll see which one it is. Which one of the 2 things I said a minute ago it is. Projects that either we've made or we are going to start up.
You'll be able to see if it is a project that we're currently working on or it's something that we already made after this cut.
Whoa!
Oh my god, are we turning into a paper airplane? Yeah, little quirks. I think I saw some. Yeah, can I see Grease karate style? Oh, Stan Smugly kind of eats, but I kind of like the idea of karate style.
And remember, you can get multiple. This is just which one you're getting right now.
I feel like this represents my intensity.
Sounds good. Oh, you can't get it. Aw. You gotta reach for it.
as messed up.
And now we're... Oh, wait, not yet?
I feel like I'm.
Oh, she's not gonna do it? Okay, well...
Get the hat off. Get the hat off. I'm fucking begging you. Take that hat off right now. She looks like she challenges people to rap battles outside of an Arby's.
Yeah, that hasn't been a thing in this game yet. I'm hoping it is at some point. Okay, and now we're going. Woo!
I like the idea of being like, oh no, we're turning into a paper airplane, and then you just use the crossover dissolve transition.
Yeah.
It also appears that both my characters are from music-focused series.
Maybe you should be a musician.
I have no sense of rhythm.
Didn't you used to like play Fortnite Festival like a lot?
I feel like there's a difference between like being able to play a rhythm game and having musical talent.
I mean, but like
I'm like a
music,
little crazy on the sticks.
yeah,
with,
but like you can gain musical talent.
That is true. I have other stuff I want to.
Want to do more?
I have other stuff I'd rather learn how to do.
Yeah, I get that. I one day hope that I can do music.
Well, only one way to start.
Yep. Wait until an opportune time.
Yeah, wait until you wake up and you're automatically able to do it.
Exactly.
See, you're either born being able to do it or you weren't. And if you can't right now, then you never will be able to.
I agree.
This is what I'm always saying.
Okay, I need to do the back of the hair first.
I don't know what you got going on with the front of the hair. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what to do for the bangs because they're like
I
really
think that's
pointy. This is fine. Okay.
Yeah, because like we're not gonna find one that kind of rises up like that.
Yeah, like the closest was the Pro Jared one, and it doesn't go down long enough.
I don't think we should have Pro Jared Mizzy. I want a list of every single person that's mentioned Alien Sage and Pro Jared in the same sentence.
I mean, if we do get Pro Jared, I mean, we have Pro Jared Sailor Mars, so.
Oh my. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Pro Jared, I cheated an Alien Sage.
I'm Pro Jared and I'm in Alien Stage. There's a really triangular eye. Well, how do you feel, Fake?
Not quite.
She's got Yu-Gi-Oh eyes going on.
Then and that artwork for sure. Like the art style changed over time, but I feel like we're doing a round one Mizzy for this.
Let's go ahead and change the color to orange so we can get a better. It's like more yellow. And get a better idea of what like. This is Mizzy after that one character does that one thing to her. Bruh.
That is Mizzy and Roller of Your Heart.
Yeah.
Dude, me and a few friends really love using that image. Well, we don't do it anymore, but we used to have a term called MCO, which meant Mizzy Crash Out.
Yeah.
And it was whatever emotion represented this image.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. She do be crashing out. She do be crashing out, though. Where you at, though?
Not even her worst crash out in the series. And my tracing pad got delivered.
Yo.
Now I can steal art the old-fashioned way.
I'm keeping that in. This restaurant still steals art the old-fashioned way. You're telling me it's 2025 and there's no, like, blush marks?
Oh, it's 2026.
What? How tall is she? She looks pretty tall.
She is 5'4". Is that exactly as tall as Bochi?
I guess. Whoa, Bochi!
Whoa! Oh my God! Whoa!
My name is Misi. My name is Misi.
It's also really funny that every single character that you've made has had the name misspelled or like mispronounced.
Hey, Mavis was right first try.
Yeah, but not Fayko.
Well, whose fault is that?
Okay, Fayko, I imagine that Mizzy's pretty quick.
Let's say 1 to the right.
Like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
from the middle. I would say, and okay, so I know this is more of a me question, but are we going with the assumption that this is round 1, Mizzy?
That is up to you. I don't know if this is a round 1 Mizzy or this is a round 10 with Mizzy.
Karma Mizzy wouldn't be allowed on the island. 2 to the left and polite. He puts on a persona.
Persona? I mean, I think you gotta be serious. I think.
Yeah, because of what she does, I think she runs out of chill, and I feel like we can represent that here. Let's call her normal.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Observed, aloof, logical, tenacious, cautious, speaks matter-of-factly, imaginative, inspired, happiest when creating something, finds beauty in everyone and everything. Well, loves the world and everything in it.
This would have been perfect for Bochi. Oh,
Actually, would've.
I teleported.
You're teleporting right now.
Imagine calling yourself that, a reserved perfectionist.
Clever, if I do say
Yeah,
so
there's-
myself. I'm looking forward to living here.
I couldn't imagine.
Okay, now we gotta do the quests to get our final me of today. But, Fayko, would you like to take that time to talk about who the heck is Mizzy and what is she from and what does that mean to you?
Missy's like one of the first characters you see in the web series Alien Stage. And
This is gonna take a lot of
my friend showed me Alien Stage. It's actually been over a year ago. My friend showed me Alien Stage. And it is a web series that's told through mostly music video style episodes that has like a surface level narrative, but it's one of those shows that like you can get deeper and deeper into it the further you go. Like there's kind of no bottom to how deep you can fall into Alien Stage. And I wanted to make a video on it because one of the things that makes me want to talk about a topic is if I don't know why off the top of my head why I care as much as I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to explore why I liked Alien Stage so much, and honestly, it was one of those things where the first thing that came to mind with, Whoa! Alien Stage was a series I knew I liked a lot, but I couldn't figure out why. So I wanted to explore it through this video, and that took infinitely longer than I wanted it to. Holy shit, has it taken so much longer.
I'm Mavis.
Mavis, I'm Missy.
Yeah, I can attest
Well,
to that.
Mavis busy.
Yeah, I can attest to that. We've been working on our videos for like, what is it, like 7-8 months now? Like both of our videos?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping that my workflow starts speeding up because this video was absolutely out of my wheelhouse. So I kind of had to learn how to make it while working on it. If there is a character that represents the current project I'm on, Mizzy doesn't get particularly any more focus than any other character in the video, but I think she is a good pull to represent the entirety of Alien Stage. She is a prominent character in the first thumbnail. She is a performer in quite a few important songs in the story.
That makes sense. Yeah, I watched Alien Stage at your recommendation, like seeing you so passionate about it, like made me interested in seeing what it was, and it was really short to go through. I didn't get as much out of it as you did, but I think that like it's a very Fayko show. It is a very Fayko show, and I think it's just something I didn't quite mess with as much. But I'm really happy to hear that you've been, well, I don't know, I shouldn't say happy to hear. As someone who's been working on a project for about as long as you have, it is a nightmare to like just have every day, and still after so many months feel like you aren't that close to finishing. But in the end, I'm hoping that you'll think it's worth it. And from what I've seen, from what you've been working on it, I think it's going to be like insane. I have literally been so proud of how far you've come in your like video creating journey, because I honestly think that you're like better at making videos than I am. I mean, if that was a comparison to even be like, oh, like if people are better than making videos of each other, which I think that there's such a different like
I definitely don't think so. I definitely think that I am still trying to get to your level of creativity and your level of like representing myself through a script.
I can see that. You know, like I was gonna say, there's so many different aspects to creating videos that I believe that your ability to visualize things has gotten so good, and to just make everything look smooth and all that stuff. I'm literally like I'm working on my current video now. I'm doing polish for it, and I'm like, dang, I just feel so, I guess, envious of the other people I'm around who are making such good stuff. And I don't think my stuff is bad per se, but I think I'm definitely struggling, and it may be an internalized thing where I think I'm doing so much worse than other people, but in actuality I'm just doing me. It'll look the way it is, and it may not be better, it may not be worse.
I think most of the time if you talk to a creator and like you have a machine that can somehow read how they feel in comparison to the other people around them, chances are they're going to think that they are not as good as other people. Like, I think that's just kind of like a thing that a lot of creators end up on, is looking at what the people around them can do and being envious of it. Like, I can't even comprehend how you did some of the effects that you did in the repo video, and the fact that you gave each monster in the repo video like a fan cam intro. I still think about the huntsman disturbing the peace one that you did.
Yeah, that was definitely my most proud moment from that video, was that huntsman disturbing the peace thing. And that was my first time like using DaVinci as well. Who knows if the things that I work on this video will like reach up to that, but even if it doesn't, that's fine. Like, I just am excited to get my personal video out, because it's something that I've been wanting to talk about for years. Like, I've had this idea for years before I even started working on it. And if I'm counting scripting and getting footage, I've probably been working on this video for like maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I am hoping that it'll be out soon. Like I said, I am in like the detail work, and I'm trying to scale back on certain aspects that I think don't need as much attention, so I can get to more projects. We're gonna see what that video is, a little sneak peek.
There is something that, like, I think that the secret to being a good creator isn't learning how to work faster, and it's not learning how to make something better. It's figuring out the best thing that you can make as fast as you can make it. Not everything needs like an intense like edit to it, I think, is one of the things I've been trying to learn too. Where sometimes you do have an entire section that's just B-roll, and that's okay.
I'm getting there as well, but right now I'm just working on the intro, so I'm trying to make it look really nice. I actually worked on an edit yesterday that I'm like pretty proud of, but I'm pretty sure I did it in a really weird and out of like the ordinary way, and just made it a lot worse. I don't know. I mean, I think it looks fine, but I think I think it could have been done in probably like 20 minutes, and it took me like an hour and a half to do it because I didn't really know the correct way to set everything up.
Isn't that just learning editing tricks, though?
Yeah.
You spend a couple hours in learning how to do something in 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's why I'm very thankful for like a DaVinci Resolve community that we're a part of, that someone might be on here eventually if this podcast continues. This podcast Let's Play thing continues.
Podcast play?
Yeah, but for our final me of today, let's go ahead and get right into the news.
You're making Keemstar. Who are you making?
Zelda.
Oh, I know where this is going.
I actually don't know if I should make Link and name him Zelda. I think people would get too mad at that.
I think you can hit like, oh wow, it's almost like there's an importance of what you call your player character.
I also think it'll piss the other guests off, which I think is really funny. Oh, but this is Breath the Wild Link's hair. I just don't like Breath the Wild Link's design very much.
It's a very popular design on the internet.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they didn't just bring over the Miitopia character creator, because they had a lot of extra options, but they also didn't have the face drawing thing, and I think maybe they wanted that to work.
Maybe it's just like a different team type beat.
Oh, this is the same team. Actually, wait, no, it may not be the same team. It may not be the same team because this is the team that made the original Miitopia, and I think a different team ported it over to Switch.
I think that's the best execution of eyes that you've done so far.
Yeah, well, this is how everyone used to make their Link eyes. Yeah, you can actually give him elf ears. First time like ever.
Damn. You know, I thought that would have been a thing.
Yeah, they didn't have ears. The Miis didn't have ears for a really long time.
Right. Man, I miss when the Miis were, like, very prominent.
Me too. And luckily there's no Mii favorite color in this anymore, which is sad. But it makes this easier because I don't have to choose between Breath of the Wild Link and classic awesome Green Link.
Oh my god, look at all the dilly-dallying that happens here, and then look at Link.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a fucking D&D party.
Yeah. The person playing Link is the one straight man at the table. Hold on, I wanna try something.
Behold, the fighter.
Cause this looks more like classic Link.
Yeah, my name is Link, but I'm more known than Lil Wayne. Oh, you thought my name was Zelda? That's a fucking girl's name.
Well, now I have to bleep that out.
This part isn't included, though.
I'm cutting it back in. Just now I have to bleep it out.
You could just fully remove it. Oh, you thought my name was Zelda? That's a swouse.
Thank you. I think he's like kind of huge. Or is Link a short king?
Yeah, I thought he was I mean, you didn't get the nickname Twinkling for nothing.
I guess that's true. I was just jumping. I'm like, oh.
He's apparently 5'2" to 5'8". It varies by game.
Who's the tallest here? How tall is Bochi?
Bochi's like Bochi and Mizzy should be 5'4". I'm like 5'2", and I think you're like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
My name is Zelda.
Well, Link's for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, is this Breath of the Wild Link?
No, this is Green Link.
From which game?
I don't know. I'm just making it in February because that's Zelda Day or something.
Oh, show Zelda month.
Yeah, Zelda month, PVG. Maybe I should make it November for a Zelda month. I don't know how old Zelda is, but he's gonna be like 24. We'll make him 22.
Well, if you did Breath of the Wild Zelda, then he would be 117.
Wait, that means like normal Zelda is like 18? Like normal Link?
Depends on the game, really.
Okay, DuckDuckGo. I know. Check my search history. I'm looking up how old is Link, Legend of Zelda. Most say he's 17. I'm just making him 18.
Yeah, I mean, in Ocarina of Time, when you time travel, the name is literally Adult Link.
Yeah, and Adult Link is 16.
Really?
According to this image I see on DuckDuckGo image search, he is typically considered to be around 16.
In Twilight Princess, he's roughly 17. In Skyward Sword, around 12 in Wind Waker and 117 in Breath of the Wild. Ocarina of Time, he's 9 to 10.
Okay, you know what? There, it's Breath of the Wild Link. For any confusion, no debate.
I have an idea.
My name
Can
is Zelda.
you give him a robot voice and make it as incoherent as possible so you can't understand him?
26.
Because Link don't talk.
My name is Zelda. It's nice to meet
Yeah.
you. My name is Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe he's always talked, but he just talked so fast nobody could understand what he was saying.
Today is April 16, 2026.
Because he does scream.
So, how does this voice sound?
Yeah?
No, Zelda's not related to anyone on the island. Movement, very quick to hit his feet. Is there a null?
I mean, I've never known Link to tell a lie.
I have known Link to be rude, so energy, pretty varied. Actually, no, wait, what am I talking about? He's very expressionless. Wait, oh, he's got a little bit. He's not like
My name is Zelda.
very serious. Actually, since we're going Breath of the Wild, I'm gonna also just like say this is also Twilight Princess Link because that's my favorite, and he's probably an adult. I mean, he friggin' works at a ranch, and overall, he's a pretty normal guy. I'd see like the most normal guy.
My name is Zelda.
My name is Zelda. He's a self-starter. Cuts their own path with his sword, letting nothing stand in their way, like Ganondorf, and quick to execute plans.
Wait, which one was I? 'Cause I thought I was ambitious.
Oh, well, that's like each thing has like a subcategory. Like, so he's an ambitious maverick.
Okay. You must be honored one. It's nice to meet you. My name is Zelda. I'm an ambitious maverick.
All right, how you want to explain yourself now?
Oh yeah, so my video is about, well, this is Zelda, as you know, from the classic Legend of Zelda series. And my video is about how a customizable name can impact how a character feels or how a game feels to play. Rather, what is the impact of a customizable name in gaming? Zelda here is a prime example because you can name Link Zelda in almost all of the Legend of Zelda games. And it will make people really mad. And I think that's quite funny.
If anything about this character being named Zelda bothers you, then that's gotta mean there's something to the fact that how you name your character, if you don't take it seriously, it causes a problem.
Oh yeah, Fayko, do you want an axolotl?
I'm indifferent to having an axolotl or not. I heard they're really hard to take care of.
Oh, do you know if one of the islanders would want an axolotl, like maybe Bochi?
Yeah, axolotls are pink. Bochi's pink.
Yeah, so is Mizzy.
Mizzy.
Yeah, so is Mizzy.
Yeah, but like Bochi's like super pink. Mizzy's circumstantially pink.
That makes sense. Yeah, we'll get to Bochi. I was just worried if Bochi would have the like right mentality. Oh yeah, but now we can terraform the island and we have like unlimited access to our
We want
Miis.
to bring you some breaking. Here's what's happening on our island.
Oh, they're poor Bochi having to do the news.
Yeah, I couldn't pick a worse person for the job, really.
Residents are overjoyed at the news, calling in to say, finally, a fresh
Man, the only fanfic that I want is Mizzy telling Bochi, like, oh yeah, I was a part of a contest where if you didn't perform good enough, you got killed on stage. Anyway, good luck on your show.
Mies can get married or become roommates.
That's the two things.
Yeah, one or the other. Let me go ahead and go into the wear and see if we can get some clothes for it. For some, this looks like something Bochi would wear to me. Do you think? Or maybe this outfit?
No, she dresses very plainly. Like she wears like a tracksuit most of the time.
Isn't this a tracksuit?
Is there like a plain tracksuit?
Not today. It doesn't look like. Let me check.
So I just got recommended a video called Pepsi Retro Era Atmospheric Liquid D&B Mix for Codeine and Focus. And it's a picture of a bunch of old Pepsi ads with Lane from Cereal Experiments Lane put on top of it.
Now you gotta start drinking Pepsi.
But, damn, why didn't I pick Lane?
Why didn't you pick Lane?
You know, I swear, I think there's a text message from me that said, like, oh yeah, I think I'll pick Lane. And then whenever we started recording, I was like, yeah, I think I'll do Bochi. Lane would have been infinitely easier to do. You know what? That's my next me.
Okay.
Something you need.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have plenty of other me's. But speaking of the video, why I picked, you know, if this video didn't get people to click off, you know, I hope that there's something in this series for you. I hope you see something out of this series. If all of the kind of slightly off conversations of the start of a new podcast and me calling Link Zelda on purpose didn't get you to leave, then I hope you enjoy your stay on the Go Show Island. And there he is, the hero of time. There were some specific games that the way I had picked the character name or the way that other people that I was sharing the experience with were going to pick the character name as impacted the game on a much bigger level than I ever thought it would have. And it was just a topic I'd never heard anyone talk about. So I really wanted to talk about it and give it some research, see what I could think up, and make a kind of serious video for once in a while. There's still some goofs and laughs in it, but
Have you tried not doing that?
honestly, it's more of an
I actually have it.
educational-ish video, I think. Ooh. Oh,
Wait a second.
Oh, wait a second.
Hold on.
What is that person's name?
Okay.
Cyprian?
Good news, everyone. This is actually where the podcast begins.
our Cyphrin
I think I'm falling
Link
off.
Zelda Meowie.
Yeah, I think
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
gonna ask Cyprian out.
Sorry, I'm peeking the microphone hardcore.
No, it's okay.
That is what I am talking about.
But yeah, honestly, I think that's a good way to end off this recording. If you have watched this, let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to see. Anything at all. We're planning some kind of crazy stuff for this podcast. Let's play thing. If you have any advice, if you want to come on, like whatever you want to do. Like if you have any ideas for stuff you want, leave them in the comments. We'll probably listen. But regardless, thank you so much for staying with us and listening through this thing. I have no clue how long this is going to be. We recorded for 2 hours and I am pretty drained. I don't know how much of it we're going to use because a lot of it was me creations. I might do some stuff off camera, like giving people clothes or like going to the store, daily stuff or whatever. I hope you all enjoyed. And Fayko, do you have any words to our audience members?
Do a trick.
What?